So Nate, man, what do y'all got going on? And introduce your buddy from Iowa.
This is Joshua Sinclair
up,
from Des Moines, Iowa, via New York, I guess. Did you grow up in Iowa?
Yeah, I grew up in Iowa. I grew up in a little suburb in Iowa, and I was there for most of my life. I moved out to New York City, for a few years with my brother. We had a band and stuff, so we were in Tribeca and Suffern and a lot of different places around the city, Queens, and was there for a few years. Moved back and had been doing music kind of around the Midwest, and it'd been a while since I'd been to Texas, and we've been talking about it for a few years, and I'm just like, what the hell, let's do it, man, let's do it. So Nate put together a run of shows down here. So yeah, just had a first one the other day, and doing 4 shows together over the next few days down here. So yeah, man, it's cool.
And sweet, other than starting in Iowa and going to New York, what was always your genre? I mean, how'd you kind of get it kicked in?
Man.
I was a rock dude when I started.
How do you describe the Joshua Sinclair genre?
I was a rock dude when I started, but it was a little bit of everything, and I think that even still, my influences are just across the board. I love it all. I always said, if it's a good song, it's a good song, regardless of the genre and stuff. So I've always kind of been searching for the good song and trying to write the good song, and like I said, man, I don't know, it drives me all the time, man. I love it. I love writing. I love performing, and So
yeah, you're gonna have a bunch of good shows. I know y'all are at Red Brick tomorrow night, right? Saturday night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 9:30.
Hope to goodness I'll have all this up sometime tomorrow so everybody can see it. Where else are y'all at after tomorrow night, Saturday night? This weekend or this weekend?
Just Sunday afternoon, Pacific Yard House for
okay,
brunch.
So you'll be over at Yard House downtown in Conroe. So that's
sounds like they got their Bloody Mary bar up and
running.
Yeah,
have a killer Sunday brunch, and that's a great room to play on a Sunday afternoon. People pay attention,
That's awesome. Yeah, we stopped in there. Stage looks sweet, so it'll be fun, man.
For an acoustic duo or whatever you're doing there, it's a little tight for a big band sometimes, but
I played
it's a
full band
great
show
room. The sound system is top notch.
Awesome.
It always is. And Teak over there is the manager. I think he's on vacation this week, but they're super friendly and everybody's super helpful. And Nate's been around this neck of the woods for a long time, and is from your neck of the woods. That's how y'all met up there, right?
Just played a few of the same venues or whatever, and I don't even know. I think I was probably just stalking his shows and showed up often enough that he started to like me a little bit.
Yeah. Let me go watch. That's how I meet everybody. That sounds good.
That was kind of my mantra. If I had the night off, I was going out to see somebody else that was doing the thing.
You constantly learn from everybody else. You say, oh, how the hell did he just do that? I got to figure that out, man.
Yeah, take his whole little bag of tricks and stuff too. Man.
That's exactly what I was doing. But it got out there and it was a familiar face, and very rarely did you show up at somebody's show and not be able to get up and play at a place that you were trying to book or whatever. It was pretty. I describe it to people down here like being a musician in Des Moines, it's like being a medium-sized fish in a little tiny pond. Very rarely do you play out and not get out and not have somebody know who you are and recognize you, or heard your name. There's only so many places that advertise.
Right, and it's grown a lot over the years and stuff too. And it's funny, Nate talking about trying to make the rounds, and I try and do the same thing. It's hard now just because everybody's so busy right now, back with shows, which that's great. But when there are other musicians in the room, you never have to take a break. It's like, hey man, you want to play a song? You never have to put on the overhead music and stuff. So
you just be worn out. You just been playing for 45 minutes. Man. Hey, and the room's just kicking, and everybody's enjoying it. Hey, but get up here, man. You just got to take over. Give me a break, man.
It's the same down here. It didn't take very long to find that crowd. My first night I moved here, it was a Monday night, and came downtown because Tommy Lewis told me to stop at the Red Brick Tavern, and since I told him I was moving to Conroe, so I walked in over there, and Freddie and Charles were doing their Monday Night Blues thing, so I met those two guys the first night, and found out that Caleb was hosting the open mic night at Corner Pub on Monday night. So, Mason and all the Folk Family Revival guys were all down there, and John Crichton and all those dudes. So I met everybody in the first night I moved here. Not everybody, but
that's a
pretty good.
That's a hell of a list for a first night you're in town, man.
Yeah, and then found out that they were doing open mics Monday through Thursday. So I pretty much lived here Monday through Thursday for the first 3 weeks, and was playing music in front of people. And you know, the beard wasn't even grown at that point. It was about this long, so it didn't. I didn't have that going for me, so I just played music and met a bunch of people and threw a quick band together and tried to get traction too quickly, I think, and was playing out, and I just needed to put in my dues and play my solo gigs and get out there and
then now you know, I don't think you're ever hurting for a gig anywhere. You just opened for Jason Boland.
Yeah, so. I'm as busy as I want to be, almost too busy. You know, I got a big family at the house too, so being away from home is a burden sometimes too. So, but even May and June was too busy. Like I had to give some gigs away.
Yeah, I think we talked about that.
My wife
one of our phone calls somewhere along the line.
Yeah, wife said, look, when I said book up a bunch of stuff so we can save some money, I didn't mean like Wednesday through Sunday 3 weeks in a row. So
she's like, oh, money.
Yeah, but I guess my reason for saying that is just a testament to the way the market is right now.
Yeah,
people are hungry for
awesome. Everywhere I've gone, and I travel a lot, as you know. Everywhere I've gone to different events and doing what I do, it's been packed everywhere. It's actually since March. Down in Houston, a big event I did, and there was like 15,000 people showed up on a Friday afternoon. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, people are hungry to get out.
They're hungry. I mean, I was in Nebraska, and there were just nowhere-ass Nebraska, and there was
that's pretty much
a couple thousand.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, that's across the whole state right there.
Yeah, it wasn't that far.
Everywhere in Nebraska is nowhere.
Exactly.
When you're in Iowa, Nebraska is only there to get to Colorado.
Yeah.
It's
just that 8 hours through it,
Yeah, it's just like, and Kansas sucks.
I know I have some people from Nebraska that'll watch this. I promise you.
So. Whose song and what do y'all want to play, man? Y'all want to pick something and kind of?
I have some. I have some new songs that I've been working on. So a good buddy of ours, Chris Anderson from Iowa, has been feeding me, songs that he had tried through and just moved on to different things too. So I kind of latched onto a couple of them too. So I'll probably do a couple of his and then original of mine and.
Sweet.
And just kind of mix it up a little bit, get something so that I can watch myself play my new songs.
Hey, what's up, Chris? What's up, Chris Anderson, by the way?
We'll see you on the 24th, buddy.
We tag his ass in this,
no, I'll pick the first one. It's I'm not sure what he called it, but I called it "Here I Am," and it's I don't know. I guess from my perspective, it's a little dark, but. I guess there's always a little bit of promise in being in the dark for a while too. There's always a way up from the bottom if you look for it. So that's kind of what I see in this too. So here it is. Tired of feeling so damn lonely. Tired of being fine when I'm down. Tired of picking myself up when I just want to be fine. Good for now. One hand on the Bible, the other hand's on the gun. I begged, I stole, I borrowed, but I ain't got time for sorrow. Here I am, the same four chords that I played on. Busted flat, but it barely cracked. I'm all out of love now, there's nothing to give back. And I don't mind the way comes to you, always look back with one hand on the Bible, the other hand's on the gun. I begged, I stole, I borrowed, but I ain't got time for sorrow. Here I am, the same four chords I played on. One hand on the Bible, the other hand's on the gun. I begged, I stole, I bought, I ain't got time for sorrow. Here I am, the same four chords that I played on. Here I am, the same four chords that I played on. One hand on the Bible, the other hand's on the gun.
Right on, man.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
That's very good. So you got something original?
Yeah, I do.
Something you want to pick on? And,
Yeah, I'll do this song. I wrote it a few months ago, kind of towards like as things were starting to open back up in the Midwest, and it kind of gave me a chance to reflect on like the whole last year of like just kind of your life being shifted and everything kind of changing, and kind of goes hand in hand to getting back out on the road and stuff and doing things that I hadn't done in a few years. And so this is basically just about like living out your bucket list, like not waiting, not waiting anymore. So I didn't want to be general about it, so it's not called Bucket List, but it's called Roll My Joints. So there's a new one here, man. And, try and transpose it in my head since I didn't bring a capo. We'll see what I got here. Yeah, been around the world a couple times. Been broken down, busted all my life. Well, the only thing that got me through is this guitar and thoughts of you, babe. It'll be alright. So I'm gonna roll my joints a little bit longer. My bucket list, buckets to get right. I'm gonna take my coffee a little bit stronger. I'm gonna soak it in the light to say goodbye. It's funny how these years turned into days. These stories that I wrote filled up the page. Life is short, so I wait. And everything you want to be, better get it out before it's gone. So I'm gonna roll my joints a little bit longer. It's my bucket list, buckets to get it right. I'm gonna take my coffee a little bit stronger. I'm gonna soak it in the light to say goodbye.
say goodbye. I'm gonna soak it in the light, say goodbye.
Hold my joints there.
Don't wait on life to pass you by.
Exactly.
Right there, man.
Exactly.
Man, that's awesome. Great song, man.
Thank you.
So once again, y'all are going to be in tomorrow night over at Red Brick Tavern in downtown Conroe. And then on Sunday afternoon, y'all are going to be over at Pacific Yard House doing the brunch over there, and which is always a bunch of great stuff, and it's a great place to hang out on a Sunday afternoon. And you can, if you pack the place out, there's plenty of other places that are open on Sunday afternoon in Conroe too, so y'all can all stop by. There's lots of great venues. You got something y'all can pick together, man, or?
I don't know.
A little bit of playing.
I could.
I don't care if it's a cover or not.
Yeah,
I don't think it really matters at this point. This is shameless self-promotion.
I can mess around. I can mess around and do a little something on it.
Whatever you want to do, man. It's all good. Because I know y'all got to get after this.
Or if you want to do
y'all got a show to do tonight too, but
more like that and stuff, man. If you want.
Yeah. We'll just,
we're tuned like this, I
know. I can hear the difference. So. And you ain't got the capo with you.
No capo.
I didn't bring one with me either.
No, I'll do a tune I wrote. You know, a lot of people that have been to shows down here have heard this story, but I had a buddy up in Iowa. His name's Mick. That called me up one time, and I had just barely learned how to play the guitar. You know, I told Josh the story the other night. I learned how to play "You and Tequila," and it taught me, 5 different chords, and that's the only song I knew how to play. But it taught me the changes and whatever. And so, with a capo and a smartphone, you can play any song you want to with those 5 chords. So, anyway,
3 chords in the trigger.
Exactly. Very shortly after that, my buddy called, and it was, I guess it was probably March. And he called me and said he was moving to Alaska from Shenandoah, Iowa, right? Wow. We just had a long conversation. Him and I had been through the ringer and in and out of the gutter a couple times, but he wasn't moving until July. So he said we already have somebody to buy our house, and somebody coming picking up our stuff in July. So it's almost like the waiting game. But he had a good job waiting for him. His wife's a teacher, and that's where she was from. So that she was going home, and he was following her. And so, anyway, the story kind of goes on that I told him, well, it sounds like it's too late to stay. You don't have anywhere to live in July, so you may as well start looking forward to where you're going. And the way I remember it, he said something about, why don't you just shut up and write a song about it or something, And so I did, and it was the first song I ever wrote. It took me 10 minutes to come up with the idea and the storyline behind it, but it's the first song I ever wrote. So, and to this day I haven't recorded anything, but the material that I'm getting from everybody else should be, within the next year or so. I'll find a studio and get some stuff down and take it to that different level too. But this song is called "Too Late to Stay." What you leave behind is more value than your destination. It's natural to think twice when all that's left now's the waiting. I can't speak for the both of us. I learned by doing things the wrong way. And you forever left your mark on me, no matter how far you go away. 'Cause when your days left here are numbered, all you can take is what you have today. You can't be afraid to go, and if it's already too late to stay. I know I have a little town that'll have a couple extra seats on Sunday. Can't look back on what you had if your trip is only taking you one way. 'Cause now your days left here are numbered, all you can take is what you have today. Can't be afraid to go, and if it's 'cause I'm already too late to stay. No, you can't be afraid to go. Nathan's already too late to stay. Unfortunately, behind is more value than destination.
So I know y'all got a show tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all wrap up. Y'all had a time limit. It's 3 o'clock now, so
okay.
I know y'all gotta, shit and get and all of that.
Yeah,
we'll get all of this posted up, man, and
cool.
get y'all set up for the Conroe stuff tomorrow.
Cool.
We'll be in touch, man. I appreciate
Awesome,
it,
man.
guys.
Yeah,
man.
it's very nice to meet you, Randy. Thank you so much. Oh, we gotta get those pictures too, man.
Oh yeah.